Hello, I'm Tom Booker, Senior Instructor. Thank you for joining me. This is our skill tutorial over the double upset punch. Now for the double upset punch, we're going to start hands closed into fists, in at your hips, palms down, and elbows back. We're going to step forward into this, and our arms are going to come up, out, and through like this. Notice that my hands are very close together at the end of this strike. There's only about an inch or so in between my fists. Just here, stepping forward, out and through to here. Now I want to be careful about how I set my elbows for this. If I'm starting off in this kind of chicken wing position here, as I do the punch, I'll tend to do this. Let the arms spread out and away from each other. I'm keeping the elbows tucked back. Everything moves forward. I get a nice, tight, focused technique. Now, this punch is going down and in to the body here. We're not coming up into the face or head. It's not some kind of uppercut punch. This is an attack low into the body. Let's just try moving forward with the other foot. Step out, up and through like this. Step out and through, just like this. Now let's have a look at it from the side. Starting back here, elbows back. Move forward, my arms come up and through. Now, I'm being very careful about not overextending out to here. Once my elbows have slid past my sides and are basically resting against the front of my body, the arms have gone far enough. I want to feel my arms brushing against my sides as I do this, here. We'll take it a little faster. Out and through like this. Out and through like this. Now, something else to be very careful of is keeping your fist closed tight, your wrist nice and straight this way. We are still striking with the forefist, these first two knuckles right here. We still want to keep our wrist straight, just the way we would for a straight punch this way. So I want to be real careful that I'm not doing something like this, curling my wrist upward as I strike, or this, flexing them downward as I strike here. I want to try to keep nice straight wrists. That can be a little tougher to do than it seems. So what's going to help with this is practicing it on the arm shield. So Thompson, if I could have your assistance with this.
Sir.
Now your partner is just going to hold it across like that. Brace it in against your body, because this is going to be coming in eventually with a fair amount of force. I'm going to start here, left foot forward, and I'm going to step in and just touch and push, just like that. Touch and push. Notice that my hands are in nice and close to each other, and I'm keeping my wrists straight. If I can push that way without one or the other or both of my wrists bending, I'm getting a good straight wrist. If I am flexing down this way as I push, I'm going to know about it. My hands are going to roll down toward the floor. If I am curling up as I touch and push, again, I'm going to know about it. I'm going to curl back in toward me. Touch and push. Now, after the first few, once you're sure you're getting a good straight wrist, a good stable hand position, start going just a little faster and harder. We're going to step and strike that way. step, and strike. Step, and strike. Now this is not about the strength of my arms. If all I'm doing is that, well, it's a respectable strike, but it's nothing to scream and shout about. It's not a lot of force. The step is what's generating a lot of the power. I'm using the punches to direct the force of that step. As I step forward, I'm getting my entire body mass moving into that strike, which amplifies my power. Which means, again, tight fists and straight wrists. If I'm doing this sort of thing with all that power, I'm really going to hurt myself. One more time, just like that. Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
Sir.
All right, that is the double upset punch. Again, as you work with this, take your time with it. A lot of getting this one right is simply taking the time to set it up correctly, getting your chamber position, your elbows tucked back, keeping your wrists straight, keeping it down and into the body, getting your hands and feet working together. There is more going on here than meets the eye at first. So give yourself some time to work with. Keep it slow at first. Gradually pick up your power and your speed. Thank you for joining me.